Now, one of the most common questions I get asked on this channel is, Carter, how can I swing trade with a full-time job? And that's what we're going to be covering in today's video, is how to do it, my mindset, my strategies, some tips and tricks. So I hope you guys all enjoy it. If you guys get anything in value out of this video, hit that like button, subscribe. Now, for those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Carter and I've been a full-time swing trader for about 5.5 years. So I swing trade a lot, and these are all tips and tricks that I used when I started. Now, if you guys want to learn more about swing trading, I just released a brand new swing trading course where we talk about how I find opportunity, my strategy, my mindset, the psychology of a trader. Pretty much it's a one-stop shop for all of your swing trading and trading needs. I'll put it down below and you guys can use code YouTube to get 20% off. So check it out, but let's dive into this. Now, when I actually started swing trading, I actually was swing trading with a full-time job. And the great thing about swing trading compared to day trading you have to be completely in tune with the markets every single hour, every single day. The great thing about swing trading, if you do it right, you can utilize tips and tricks and strategies where you don't have to monitor the market as much. Now, all these tips and tricks are tips and tricks that I've done and strategies that I've done when I first started. So the first thing that I did is I made sure I had a broker that offered a mobile app. This is going to be super important. At least for me, when I first started swing trading, I did have some flexibility to go on my phone. Now, obviously, during this time, you can go on it at breaks, you can go on it at lunchtime, and whenever you guys can. This is when you guys can kind of monitor your positions, look at what's going on with the markets, and obviously adjust anything. If you guys maybe bought a stock, you can adjust your limit orders. If you're looking to sell a stock, you can adjust your sell orders. If you're looking to possibly hop in on a trade, you can do that. The great thing about mobile apps is nowadays they're super convenient, easy to use, and there's like just as much stuff on them than like a web-based platform. Looking at one like Moo, which is the one that I highly recommend, it has the same charting, it has scanners, software, AI tools. It's a one-stop shop for all of your swing trading and broker needs, and it's honestly the broker I would recommend for swing trading. I'll put it down below, so check it out. But anyways, I'm not getting paid or sponsored by them at all. I just think that having a broker on your phone is gonna be completely game changer, and it's gonna give you some flexibility to place trades on the go. Now, with that being said, another super important thing when it comes to swing trading is having the ability to set alerts. Now, obviously, this does come down to your broker, and the great thing about Moo, you can set alerts. This is gonna be very important because if a stock sells off during your workday down to support line, you wanna make sure you can get notified to possibly hop in on that trade. This is going to be very important, but it's not a deal breaker. It's just something that I would recommend having. It's going to give you a little edge over other traders because you're going to be able to get in on better positions. Now, the third thing that I would recommend doing and understanding is using limit orders. Now, there's really two types of market orders when you buy a stock. The first one is a market order, which just gives you the best available price. The second one is a limit order. So this is going to be the exact amount that you want to sell and buy. The great thing about this is you guys can place this order in advance. So if you're going to have a busy day and you want to sell this stock at $20, you can pretty much set a limit order, so once it hits that, you can sell your position, or vice versa, you can do a trailing stop, so if your stock starts selling off, you can get stopped out as well. The biggest thing with these is understanding your order types. It's going to be a game changer, and it's going to give you a lot more flexibility to understand a lot more risk management tools, and it's going to give you a lot more competitive edge because you're going to automatically know your profit, your entries, your exits, and it's just going to reduce your risk. So utilize those tools and you'll be all right. All right, moving on to tip and trick and strategy number 4 is utilize those weekends. Now, on the weekends, for me at least, I loved to look at stocks and opportunity almost every single day. Not like the market changes, but this just gives you time to actually do a lot of technical analysis, fundamental analysis, a lot of scanning criterias. You're going to be able to find opportunities, find plays, and it's just a great way where you're not going to be as stressed as during maybe a work day where you possibly work 12 hours, and the last thing you want to do is do another 2 hours of research for your stocks. All right, moving on to the next tip and trick and strategy is create a game plan. If you guys are starting swing trading, I obviously would recommend paper trading before you guys fund your account. But if you're already to that funding your account stage, you need to have a plan. If you don't, it's going to be like going to a football game without a playbook. It's going to be like a doctor trying to perform surgery without knowing what's going on. You're going to need tools, tricks, tips, strategies in order to place those trades. So have a trading game plan and strategy before you guys do anything, and find one that meets your needs, because as a full-time employee, you're gonna have a different strategy than somebody that can constantly check and monitor the market. All right, so for the last tip, trick, and strategy for a full-time swing trader, for somebody with a full-time job that wants to swing trade, educate yourself. The biggest thing with swing trading, I think we all know, 90% of swing traders actually fail. For me, at least, I think it all comes down to education. A lot of people possibly will learn a strategy, make some money, and then when the markets change, they don't change their strategy, so they lose money. As a swing trader, you need to be constantly learning, constantly evolving, and I think that this is where having a community, having, good courses, which the one I love, but I'll put it down below, so check that out. But I'm not even just saying that. I just think constantly learning is gonna give you another edge over other traders, and it's just gonna make you a better trader in the long run. Because you're gonna be constantly learning, just like the stock market changes, your strategy should change. And if it doesn't, you're doing something wrong. So the biggest thing is constantly learn, constantly educate yourself, and review all of your trades. Look at every trade as opportunity to learn more. If you lost money, that should be a lesson that you've learned. You should never tuck it under the rug and be like, I don't want to look at that. You always should review those trades, because those are lessons. So guys, that is it. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you guys did, hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next. Take care.